can I introduce Alexis Drop, Sports Development Officer from Newark and Sherwood District County. A special welcome to Paul Chambers here, Chief Executive of Boccia England.
Right, thank you for inviting us here this afternoon. We're really pleased to be here to see you in training, of course, and also come and make some really special awards. This is something slightly different to previous years. Our Newark and Sherwood Sports Awards has always been presented on an evening. Sometimes we've done it at the Palace Theatre and we've done it at Kelham Hall, and we've presented all the award categories there in one night. This year we've done it slightly different. We wanted to come to you where you train and where you're active, and you can invite as many people, everyone and anyone, which is what John's done, which is great, to come along and share the celebrations. So we've got two awards to present from two categories this afternoon, along with a few other certificates for nominations for the club and various other individuals. So, in total for the Newark and Sherwood Sports Awards there are 12 categories, and this afternoon we're going to do the Senior Sportsperson and the Volunteer of the Year. So the first category that we got a nomination for was the Senior Disabled Sportsperson, and we received a nomination for someone who is regularly here now at the club. She was a member of the trio from Portland College to win the first boccia tournament held at Newark Indoor Bowls and Boccia Club this year. Following this competition, she's become a very active member of the club, encouraging her family to get involved too. With the foundation of a Level 1 Sports Leader Award and MBQ Level 1 in Sport and Active Leisure, valuable experience as a volunteer at the club, she's now become a qualified boccia leader and coach. And you'll be going on the leaders course in the new year. A young lady with a constant smile, which hides the fierce competitiveness and determination to succeed. That's what we want to see in a sporting champion, isn't it? She's a credit to the sport and inspires people in the club and the wider community. So we're really pleased to be able to announce that this year's Senior Disabled Sportsperson is, I didn't know already, Carly McMiss. The next category is for Volunteer of the Year. This recognises the amount of hours or the voluntary contribution of somebody involved in a club or involved in local sport. First of all, we received a couple of nominations, and they were both from people here involved in this club, which is great, absolutely great. First of all, we've got a nomination for a lady called Marjorie. And to tell you a bit about Marjorie, she's introduced boccia to a variety of community groups, raising the profile of the sport and enabling people to participate. Many are now regular participants at the Newark Indoor Bowls and Boccia Club. She's run the Dementia Boccia Group every week for a whole year with an average of 30 members take part, and this has involved coaching, umpiring and organising other volunteers to support. She's nurtured the many groups with a combination of care and encouragement, in many instances going far more than the proverbial extra mile, which is fantastic. She's coached members of the Dementia Group to 2 finals of tournaments, with one of the teams triumphing on Paralympic Day, which also raised valuable funds for the Paralympic movement. Well done, Marjorie. The second nomination we received was for Maurice Mutter. He's coached many groups voluntarily over the last year, a couple of hours a week, giving them direction, encouragement and supporting them to develop their skills and enjoy playing the game. This has involved setting up the rinks, boards, chairs and ramps ready for players when they arrive, giving up much more time than the actual 2-hour session. He also volunteered at the club's major boccia tournament held in October, enabling more people to play and raise the profile of the sport and the club. Although a shy and modest person, Maurice has achieved so much, bringing pleasure to all that play boccia and playing a key role in driving the club forward to be all-embracing and inclusive. So, those are the 2 fantastic nominations we received. We have got to have one winner and a finalist. So that's the natural way that these things go. And the panel felt it was a really tricky decision. But they would like to announce, I would like to announce on behalf of them, that the Newark and Sherwood Sports Award Volunteer of the Year 2015 is, and it's a good job that the writing is so small on here, you can't see it, is Marjorie Hope. I've already been informed that the runner-up of the volunteer, Morris, isn't here today. So if somebody on behalf of the club would like to, on behalf of Morris, would like to come and take his award from Ivor, that would be great, please. And give a substitute clap. Thank you.
This is for Morris.
This is for Morris.